Team deathmatch. Let's do this.
What's the matter with you? Why are you playing cage match? Don't you want to boost?
So what the hell is boosting?
You don't know what boosting is? Bro, no wonder you're not even prestige yet.
So wait, that's how people get the fall camos on the guns?
Yes, exactly. Fall camo. Don't you want this? All right, take your tactical insertion,
Okay.
deploy it.
Okay, now what? Oh. Dude, what the f?
That's boosting. We take turns. I shoot you, you shoot me.
Oh, that makes total sense. Okay, my turn now.
The Modern Warfare 2 M16A4. We got it right here. So this is not a very complicated clone, but it is one I wanted to visit just because I love that game. We're gonna talk a little bit of nostalgia later on in the video. The rail's different. The carry handle has a weird piece of pick rail in here, and then the heartbeat sensor, which fell off here, but I usually have it. So as far as a rail, what we have here is an IMI MRS-R. This is what they're using in Modern Warfare 2, although the one in game has a complete quad rail all the way around the entire thing. When you actually get the real one, top has rail full length and the bottom does, but the sides do not. So in order to get the rest of the quad rail, you have to use a little bit of imagination, a little bit of Amazon Picatinny rail, and some super glutes if you want to make a fake rail, because it's actually just smooth. So it's kind of a hybrid that they're using in games. Kind of weird, a little bit of know-how and a little bit of willingness, and you can get the rail pretty close to what they got in game. Of course, they also have this weird sling swivel up front with a piece of nylon just dangling from it, so we've got mimicked that here. And then we got the handguards, which are colored whenever you apply a camouflage to the gun. The stock, grip, magazine, and the handguards are what's painted. It doesn't paint the entire gun. I think that the fall camo looks really sick on this gun, and it's still fall, so I think it's gonna look good on camera, I think. The next piece that is going to be unique is the carry handle. So in the game, the rear sight is really tall. They usually do this because of gameplay reasons. This is not like that. You can't really get one like that. This is just a normal A2 rear sight, but there's a piece of pick rail that sits within the carry handle that's short and is only about this length. It sits a little bit lower in the game, but that's what we've replicated here by buying a full-length one, and now it's not full-length, thanks to my good friend Dremel. Nothing crazy going on there. I thought about putting an optic on here, but I did not want to sacrifice an optic to the fall camo gods, but we just got with the basic iron sight setup, A2 grip, A2 stock, nothing crazy there. The heartbeat sensor, so this one fell off because I had to do some stuff to make it work, because typically Hammy makes these. He's a friend of mine, he's a sponsor of this video. He makes these, and he has a mount that attaches to the flat top. As I don't have a free flat top here, I had to use a little bit of, once again, super glue to try and attach this to the lower, and as you can see, it's fallen off. I do have some B-roll of it, it looks pretty good. The blue and the orange just look, right, just looks like Modern Warfare 2. Kind of hinges, so you can open it and close it if you so choose, just like in the game. Before we continue, we gotta thank the sponsor for this video, Hammy of HammyPrints.com, for all your kill flashes and light covers, wall mounts and stands, even a Car 15 cheek riser. Go check out Hammy, link in description below. Use code ESPO for 10% off your order. So go check him out. Now the upper is actually a Bear Creek arsenal. So when it comes to running a channel and building these kind of video game fun clones, I don't always go out and spend the most, all right? So the Bear Creek arsenal, their reputation online is not great. It's not an upper that I would pretty much recommend to anybody. Do as I say, not as I do. It was very inexpensive, so that's why I threw this on there. This is basically a prop that also happens to fire. And it's also kind of like loaner kit. Somebody comes over and they're like, hey, I want to shoot the Modern Warfare 2 M16. It's like, all right, brother, there you go. So that is pretty much the build, guys. We're gonna talk a little bit of nostalgia now with my guest who came out, Uncompliant. Some of you may know who he is. Well, he came out and he wanted to be the Spetsnaz, and we did a little kit video. So if you're interested in knowing like what I'm wearing, what he's wearing, we cover all that on his channel. So go check him out, and then stick around for the rest of the video because we got a little trip down memory lane, all right? A little trip down memory lane for you. So stay tuned. I want to say thanks to everybody who watches this channel and has supported me for a while now, because I was just nominated for Breakout Content Creator of the Year at the Gundies. That's really exciting, and you guys can go vote. You'll go to the Gundies website, you will select the Breakout Content Creator of the Year category, you'll select Agent Espo, me, as the nominee, and you can vote every day between December 1st and 15th, so you can go spam vote as much as you want. You gotta have an account so they can't like bot it, you know what I mean? But if you guys go vote for me every single day, hopefully we can make it at least top 5. I think that'd be really cool, and I appreciate everybody who's watched this channel and has supported me, and we got a lot more fun coming up, so stay tuned. Also, go vote for Hammy for Most Innovative Brand of 2024 because he got nominated too. Welcome back to the agency. My name is Agent Espo, and we have a guest on the channel today, the second Italian on the channel, actually.
Hey, first real one. I know you. I want to see your passport.
Came out to join me for a video, and I wanted to talk about some Modern Warfare 2 stuff, some nostalgia. Our generation kind of grew up playing that game and really loved it. Modern Warfare 2 was pretty iconic because it was the voice chats. It was human interaction, pretty much unrestricted, exactly. Unregulated.
You. Go to hell, you.
What is your memory of it? How do you remember it?
Dude, I'm gonna get your channel tomorrow. I'm gonna say that it was, you got forged there as a man.
Yeah.
So anything went, and I gotta say, the Italian talk, unfortunately, is much better than the English. So we went pretty hard.
Nice.
You definitely, a lot of yelling, definitely a lot of cool memories.
Shut the up. You.
So I gotta ask, you know, here in the US, there's this word that everybody is not supposed to use, but everybody uses.
Oh.
Do you have any words like that in Italy? Does the N-word carry any weight in Italy?
No,
no, it doesn't.
It doesn't because, I mean, obviously we went culturally, we don't have that history, that oppression. But I gotta say, and I speak for the masses here, Italians are pretty racist. So a lot of things go, you know?
Okay,
See, here's the thing, okay, side take.
Okay.
So in the US, people say, oh, people in the US are very racist. We have a racism issue. It's like, no, you guys have it awesome. You could be anybody in this country. You can come from anywhere, make it big. You could do anything you want, like I did.
There you go.
And you go to Europe and your skin is slightly darker, you're gonna have a hard time. I'm sorry, this is how it is.
Really?
Yeah, people are very harsh. Yeah.
So you guys are playing Modern Warfare 2 lobbies in real life then?
Yeah, pretty much.
Ramirez! Last monster! Make it count! Yeah, I mean, did you ever play with people from the US back in the day?
Yeah, I did. And I mean, you know, with broken English, you would try to insult people, and it kind of worked sometimes, it kind of didn't.
And then they just like roast you or something?
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, you know, it's just like kind of a mix of all.
Nowadays, there's content, you haven't played the new Call of Duty, but
no.
There's content moderation with AI.
That's crazy.
So you can get banned by just like speaking into the void.
Yeah, I've had something like that in some other game. I forgot what it was, but I typed something in the chat, and it was like, I don't know what it was. Allegedly nothing. We won't say it. But then I got a warning that says you can't say that. I was like, what? What is this? What gaming is now?
That's what it is now, unfortunately. I still hear it in the new Call of Duties. People will jump in there and they will call each other colorful names. But you know, those guys probably vanish after the fact, and they probably get their account banned for like 3 days. Unfortunate times. It was a good time back then, and you just had to be there, I think.
Yeah, you definitely did. You missed out if you didn't.
You missed out. I think so.
Let's do a hot topic here.
Okay.
The good old noob tubing.
Yeah.
One-man army noob tubing. I know a lot of people like to cry about it.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan. What do you think?
I think that, I mean, look, if I had to use Noob Toobs and I got a chopper gunner off it, I'm not gonna be sad about it. So it's one of those things where it's so broken, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
Otherwise you're at a disadvantage. You know, there's no like fairness. You just gotta like go all out. I didn't do it too much, but I did.
I did it too much.
Really?
I am a scholar. The calculation of the parabolas and the simulation of the projectiles, I knew them by heart. Nice. So as soon as you spun, boop.
Did you ever do the glitch where you had the javelin? And I remember where guys would carry the javelin. They did something. I think they had a care package, that was something else. But they would run around with an explosive like an RPG or a javelin. Okay. And then whenever they died, they would immediately explode.
Drop the javelin?
No, they would explode.
I did not remember that one.
So I did it. I wasn't a high enough level to get to the javelin yet. So I did it with like the AT4 and like another, like the Stinger, I think. But you would basically equip it and then you would run around and somebody would like stab you and then you would explode the size of the projectile of the launcher.
That's awesome. No, I remember things, there is a bunch of super like that. There's a bug where you could shoot out of the claymore. So you'll be like holding the claymore like this and then just kind of walking around and the claymore would recoil. And it was like, brah, 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 and you're just shooting off the claymore. I remember that one was dope.
Commando was extremely broken, I remember that.
It was horrible.
I want to say if you equipped the care package grenade with Commando, you could go twice the distance. It was like stupid. I'll try and throw some footage up of it.
These developers are missing out. They really could just remaster the game exactly how it was.
Yes.
Don't fix anything. Just leave it broken and just give it back to us.
Yes.
And you just save so much money.
I mean, I don't know, like I didn't have a positive KD back then. Like it was hard to get a positive KD, it felt like, because it was Commando everywhere, it was Noob Toobs, but you just like did it right back.
Oh man, it was so fun. Give us back the voice chats.
Yes.
Take away the skill-based matchmaking.
The skill-based matchmaking is ruining, I think.
No, it's ruined the community because it was nice that you could hang out with a group of people indefinitely, and it kind of developed some chemistry there. Yep. Whether in harm or in good. But if you got sick of it, you just left. Like you know, and sometimes you got demolished, sometimes you were the best player, and that's life, right?
I remember, what did you play on the Xbox? Or?
I did probably 1,000+ hours on Xbox, and then I have like 600 on Steam right now.
Oh, nice. I remember, because I used to do this too, where you'd go play a couple public matches, and then you'd be like, I want to host like a private match with Michael Miles, and then you go through like your recent friends list on Xbox.
Yeah, just invite a bunch of people.
And then you just like mass invite and then see who joins, and then like I made friends like doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know? It was just, and I would join people, like they would invite me and say, let's check this out. You don't get that kind of interaction online anymore, I feel like.
No, today, you definitely don't. There's some games that do that, but you don't. I remember this memory where my friend was all excited. He invited me to a lobby. He's like, yo, this guy's from FaZe Clan. We gotta play a quick scoping match with him. And he actually was. Really? But dude, I started noob tubing this fool in the quick scoping lobby, and he was getting so mad. It was really fun. So shit like that, I don't know, I feel like doesn't really happen anymore. Yeah, you don't have the community, like you said, it's kind of fractured. A lot of people play Call of Duty like just by themselves now. You know, it's just no mic, no nothing.
Yeah, you go try to talk to people, nobody wants to talk, and it's sad. It's just the community was different back then, and like I said, yeah, I mean, graphically it's better now and everything, but I feel like you missed out if you didn't play. I'm sure every generation says that about.
Yeah, I mean, but we definitely have it best. I don't care. We had it best.
We had it best.
Yeah, we had it best.
Because we were right on the cusp of like the new technology of online gaming. Yeah. So we were able to work out the bugs basically, and before they patched everything, so to speak, and they made everything gay.
So yeah, I mean, I digress, but what was your first online game ever?
Call of Duty 4 was my first one. Okay. Because I got internet for the first time in 2009. Yeah. And the first game I wanted to play was Call of Duty 4. And I remember thinking that the Xbox Live, you know the skins, the avatar skins? Yep. I thought that you unlocked the skins by playing multiplayer. I don't know why I thought this. So I was like, I need to get the ghillie suit for whatever reason. So I was like playing Call of Duty 4. It's stupid, but that was the first game I ever played. It was on, I want to say Pipeline was the map I first played. That was the first time I ever connected to the Xbox Live was Call of Duty 4. So, and then Modern Warfare 2 came out 2009 as well. So that was like pretty soon thereafter. Yeah. So I was pretty early on playing that, but you still play Modern Warfare 2 a little bit, right?
I still play Modern Warfare 2. It's different nowadays.
What do you mean? People sweatier?
I think on Steam at least, you won't find the domination lobby anymore. You're mostly just playing team deathmatch. And if it is team deathmatch, a lot of the times they have modified hosting tools, so they'll restrict the Noob Toobs and stuff like that.
Do you see a lot of hackers?
Actually, no, not really. I haven't really seen many. IWX, the modded free version that anybody can play, is pretty active. Really? I played it a few times, it's fun. They also have the maps from Black Ops and Call of Duty 4. Okay. But you're playing Modern Warfare 2, so and you can play with bots too, so it's fun.
Yeah, I think they tried to remaster, somebody tried to remaster Modern Warfare 2 not that long ago, but they got C&D'd, I think, so they don't want us to have fun.
They want us to have fun.
Even if they did remaster Modern Warfare 2 though, I feel like they would still add a battle pass and they would add all these skins, and it's just like, bro, we don't want it. If Modern Warfare 2 came out today though, in the exact same state, people would be like, they wouldn't like it because there's not enough attachments, there's not enough customization, you know, people are kind of gotten spoiled, and the monkey mind is like always needing more. And now that we're older and we're adults, now we are cloning these guns.
Yeah, I gotta,
you know, doing kit inspired by the game.
Inspired by the game.
It's a way to communicate to other people in the 24-35 age gap that it's like, hey, we see you, we recognize you. That's pretty much all I got. Do you have anything else? Where can they find you?
Check me out on YouTube. I mean, we're here. We're making videos.
Uncompliant?
I do some gun stuff. I do a lot of kid stuff, gear and whatnot.
So on his channel, this is gonna come out like a week or 2 weeks after. So you'll already see the video we're in together with the kit, going over that. But if you haven't seen it, go check out.
We'll talk about the kit, talk about how he set up this, how I set up this. It's really funny how in the monitor, like this is blending, and then you just throw up the white pants, like overexposed.
So, all right, man, well, thanks for coming out. I appreciate you. So without further ado, you guys have a good rest of your day.